Y'all, what is going on? How's everybody doing tonight, man? I gotta tell you, I have had an amazing week. Me and Jax and Zero all went to Bend, Oregon and saw Struggle Jennings and Jelly Roll, and that show was absolutely 1000% amazing. We had such a good time kicking it, hanging out. We got to stay at a really nice hotel that was right on the Deschutes River, and it was all around an amazing show. Unfortunately, we didn't get to meet Jelly. My hookup to be able to meet Jelly was through Bunny. And Bunny, unfortunately, her father has cancer right now. And so she flew to go meet up with him. So it wasn't an opportunity that I got to have to get to meet him, to get that Jelly hug. But yo, I believe and I 100% know it will happen in the future. But here's just a little thing that happened. So me and Jax were like trying to order a Lyft, walking out of there because we didn't want to drive our car to the venue. I'm not paying attention. I'm on my phone and we walk into this area and I'm like, okay, cool. Well, there's tour buses everywhere. I look over to the right and there's an open gate, right? And then over there is like one of those manufactured homes. And I'm like, the door's open. Jelly Roll's right there. He's like 15 feet away. You know how I know that I'm old? You know how I know I'm old? Because the old JD would have walked right in there like I own that whole piece, dog. I would have walked right back there and been like, Jelly, what up, dog? I was trying to be respectful. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm in recovery now. I'm mellower. I'm older. And I'm like, yo, Jelly, like 15 feet away from me. He didn't hear me. You know who did? Security. They came over there like, do you know him? I'm like, oh yeah, tell him JD DeLay's out here, man. Tell him to come on out, right? And then another security guard comes up and he's all dead serious. He's like, you gotta leave. You gotta leave right now. You gotta get out of here. You can't be here. And I'm like, hey dog, like, I'm waiting on Jelly. She went to go grab him and bring him back here. And he's like, no, you gotta go. And I'm like, look, I get it. You're doing your job. I'll get out of here. So I'll meet him another time. But it was a good show. Functionally Distracted VR. I appreciate you. Thank you. Yo, Foxy Gaming's here. What's up, man? I saw my dog Shane is in the house. Thank you for everything you do, moderators. I love you. Kat is here. Kat, we love you. We're glad you're here. We love seeing you here. It means that you're still riding out with us, and we love you, girl. That's what's up. So I want to talk about this peso thing. Have y'all heard about what's going on with peso? So I'm not gonna lie, I'm not gonna act like I'm a huge peso fan, peso pluma, but like, dude, man, is like the JB, he's like the Justin Bieber of Mexico. Dude is taking the over down there, right? Like, he's killing it. In fact, he was just on the VMAs the other night. He was the first Mexican artist to do Mexican music on the Video Music Awards. Like, it was kind of a big deal, right? So he writes a lot of music that I will never understand because I don't speak fluent Spanish. I speak enough to be able to like navigate a couple different situations that are sketchy. That's it. That's the extent of my Spanish, man. Like, I know some stuff that I heard my neighbors at OSP say, like, pag la renta con tu culo. That means pay the rent with your butthole. Or pag la renta con tu boca. That means pay the rent with your mouth. So I know like some really sketchy ass Spanish, you know what I'm saying? But dude was writing songs praising El Chapo. He's like, he digs El Chapo, right? So another cartel that is super not at all down, like their competition with El Chapo's crew was like, yo, you're not playing in any of our territory. In fact, they made a huge banner and they hung it and it said, it was a message to him directly saying that, yo, if you come and play around here, you're dead, bro. It straight up said your loud, disrespectful mouth will and kill you, dog. So, like, dude cannot play in Tijuana or he's done, bro. Hey, what's up, Trev? What, your heart's tripping, bro? I love you, dog. I'm sorry that your heart's tripping, man. Trev, hey, everybody, if we could all just take a second. Trev is a really, really good friend of mine. He's one of our moderators. He's a really positive member of this community. If we could all just take a second and shoot some love and respect out to Trev, who's going to the hospital, man. We're fucking with you, bro. We're with you, man. Keep your head up, okay? We love you, bro. So, yeah, this whole thing with the cartel, bro, like, I'm not gonna lie, bro. Like, if the cartel makes a threat to you, it's not an empty threat. Like, they are not in the business of making empty threats. If they tell you that if you do this, they will do that, I promise you, bro, they're going to do it. They're going to do it because it's a sign of weakness if they don't. And when you are in the business that the cartels are in, if you don't keep your threats, it makes you look weak. They can't have that. So they have to follow through. So the situation that dude is in, it's sketchy, man. He really needs to like not play those shows that are in their territory. Otherwise, he'll be done. So he's done the smart thing. He's canceled those shows. He might be like out of being able to play those shows in their territory for the rest of his life. They might take further action. You don't know. I know 100% that this dude did not see that or anticipate that being one of the consequences when he wrote songs talking about El Chapo. Like, I promise he didn't think that that was going to be a thing, but that's part of the reason, like, you don't hear me slipping out my mouth about gangs and organizations. Even when I'm talking about the gangs and organizations in prison, I don't name them, bro. I don't name them because first and foremost, if I'm talking about gangs and organizations by name, it could pop up in somebody's federal indictment. Like, even just in passing, if I mention something and I don't mean for it to be incriminating on them, like RICO has a long stretch and they could use something that I say in one of my videos and then boom, I'm on some federal paperwork. I'm not trying to do nothing about that. Nothing at all whatsoever. I never want to be in somebody else's paperwork like that. But the other thing is, you never know whose toes you're stepping on, bro. And like, it's just not worth the trouble, dog. Like, why would you name gangs and organizations that, you know, some of these people, I know gangs and organizations here in the state of Oregon will 100% come after your family if they can't get you. I'm not going to put Jax or Zero in danger. Could you imagine someone running up on my Boston? Bro, I John Wick everyone. That'd be crazy. I'm just not trying to put nobody in that position. And he's learning that lesson. It is what it is. Let's see. Yo, Trev says, hit that like button like it's a chomo. See y'all next time. We love you, dog. I'm going to check in with you. I'm going to text you later, all right, bro? Big love and respect to you, Trev. Abigail, my friend, what's up? If you live by the sword, you die by the sword. Although, admittedly, with the cartels, it's more of a pew-pew than the sword. 1,000%. And this dude, like, Peso, dude, he's just a musician. Like, he's pretty cool, though. Like, actually, like, he's self-taught. He learned, like, we all here on YouTube right now, this dude learned to play guitar on YouTube. And now he's, like, the biggest artist in Mexico right now. And, like, he learned how to play just watching videos right here where we chilling. How cool is that? Like, he was that determined. He was like, man, I'm going to do it. I'm going to learn how. And, like, I don't know, I can't tell you how many different times I sat with an acoustic guitar and learned how to play songs on YouTube because I just really wanted to know how to play them. You know what I'm saying? Or like sat and recorded for hours getting one right so that I could upload it to my YouTube channel way back in the day. You know what I'm saying? So I think it's pretty cool that that's where he got his start and that he's kind of authentic. And now, you know, he's wearing a $100,000 watch. He's wearing $70,000 sunglasses. He's a big deal over there. I've never heard of him until today, but he's a big deal. So, you know, I celebrate that because he's got humble roots. Yo, hold up. Stop the presses. I got something right here. My dude, Working Class Hero, said, JD, 230 days clean. Just got my first sponsee. You and this community have been huge in my recovery. Thank you. No, thank you for being a part of this community. Thank you for being in recovery with us. We love you, dog. We are all connected. And yo, I'm proud of you, dog. I'm proud of you and I'm proud of your sponsee. That's a beautiful thing, my man. Keep on pushing. You're going to kill this, bro. It's going to be amazing. Amorous. Did I say it right? Did I say amorous? Did I say it right? Hey, JD, just sending you love from Australia. Yo, another homie from Australia. Big love and respect. As a survivor of CSA at age 5, I love how you stick up for the kids and have a wood chipper at the ready for chomos, standing up as a protector. Yo, because it happened to me at age 6, my friend. Happened to me at age 6, and I've basically spent a lot of my life making myself the type of person who can be a protector for other people, even though I was way, like, off the hinges because my own unprocessed trauma sent me to a bad place. And I did say it right. Yes, I got one right, you guys. I said one name right. My pronunciation skills are getting a little bit better when it comes to getting you guys' names right. So, you know, I think it kind of defined part of like who I am today, what happened to me as a kid, so that I can stand up for other kids. You know, I didn't get justice for mine. I want to see everybody else get justice for theirs. And even more so, I'd like to put the fear of God into these people so that they think twice before they be touching on the chitlins. Brother Jay, heard of the farmer that faced the cartel? Badass. I did not hear anything about that. A farmer faced the cartel? That's wild, bro. I'm going to be looking that up now, brother. Appreciate you. Big love and respect, man. Thank you so much. Yo, my boy Peanut is here. Peanut, it's been a hot second since I seen you, my dog. I really appreciate you, dude. Peanut has been a day one since we started this community. Peanut has been here rocking out with us, man. So I want to give some big love and respect to Peanut. What he said is, can we make some hoodies? I'm about making some hoodies. 100% about making some hoodies. I cannot wait till we do that. I just got a Jelly Roll hoodie. We need to come out with some convict clothing hoodies. I'm really working on it, dog. Hey, I appreciate you. Big love, Peanut. Sometimes when I yell for a long period of time, I need to cough. Thank you for bearing with me through that tiny little pause there. So Equity D said, hey, JD, do you play video games? I do play video games, my man. I am actually a really big Last of Us fan, if you can't tell. I really, really, really like anything zombie. And I was looking forward to, God, what was that game? This new sci-fi game that came out, Starfield. And I was super stoked. I was like, I'm going to buy Starfield when it comes out. And then it turned out it's only on Xbox, and I am a PlayStation person. So I'm bummed. HR Paper Stacks, glad you're here, man. Glad you could make it. Big love and respect. You should stream when you play, man. I know I would watch. Hell yeah, dude. Like, so my son, Graves Delay, he's on here. He has his own channel. He does streaming sometimes. So when we start to stream in, it's going to be me and him. I just got him a PS5 so that we could stream together and do all that. And we're going to be playing on something. We just have to figure out what game we want to be playing together. It has to be something middle ground because he's stupid good at video games and I am not nearly as good, nor do I have the focus because of my ADHD. Hold on, let me take my ADHD meds real quick. It's so cold in the throat. Sorry, excuse me. I'm a terrible person. Do I play Red Dead 2? No, but Graves does. I've never really gotten into Red Dead 2. Y'all know when GTA 6 comes out, I'm gonna be all bouty about it, right? Like all bouty about that GTA 6. Freelancer NS, thank you so much, homeboy. Appreciate you. Hello from good old Alberta oil field of Canada, where we take care of our women and children. Hell yeah, man. One of my good homies is from Alberta and Edmonton. Quentin DeHoos. I love Quentin, and I've said his name wrong forever, even though we're friends in real life. And I've not been able to get up to Canada to hang out with him because Canada don't like me. Canada don't want me there because I'm a felon. So he's coming down here in November, and we're going to be making some content together. It's going to be dope. He's a good-ass dude, man. PNO, new to the channel, salute. Brother, welcome home. Welcome to the community. We love you. This isn't a channel because the channel is just like a one-sided thing. This isn't all about me or even partially. This is about all of us, dog. So like I try to call this a community because you are as much a part of this as I am, bro. And I love you and I'm glad that you're here. Thank you for being a part of us, man. Snowflame, first time in chat. Love your content. Snowflame, welcome. We're so glad to have you. My lives are my favorite part of this, dude. Doing lives is my favorite part because I get to interact with you guys in real time and it's a good time to me. I get to actually interact and everything. It's not just me yelling at a camera. We all know that I yell at a camera a lot. And yes, I am yelling at a camera, but it's interactive because I get to answer your guys' questions and everything. Equality D, what do you think of Andrew Tate, JD? I think Andrew Tate is a complete POS. I think Andrew Tate, he's right about a few things. He's not an unintelligent person, but I think that he plays a certain character and he plays to the negativity in people and he brings out a lot of bad in people. And I don't like negative forces in the universe, man. I think that he appeals to a lot of younger men, and he teaches them a lot of toxic traits, and it's kind of maliciously done because he wants their money. And I'm not about him. I think he's a vulture, to be honest with you, man. I don't like him at all. Let's see. Is Ashton going in the wood chipper yet? Look, man, more and more stuff keeps coming out about Ashton Kutcher in a really big way. Ever since him and Mila made those letters that they never thought would get out. They wrote those letters. For those of you who aren't aware, Ashton Kutcher and Mila Kunis wrote letters for character reference to a judge trying to get Danny Masterson, who was convicted of 2 rape charges against women that he had drugged. He drugged them, and then he assaulted them while they were passed out. And they wrote character reference letters saying that he had impeccable character, that he was a role model, that it would be an injustice for him to be taken away from his daughter. Ashton works with trafficking victims. Like, he works with victims. How are you going to disrespect the victims of Danny by saying these things? Like, and they didn't think that they would ever get released to the public. They wrote them directly to the judge, and they thought, okay, cool, this is never going to get out. Well, it got out, dog. It got out, and it made y'all look really, really bad. And then they released these terrible apology video. The apology video was so, like, not sincere. It was, like, prompted. They were just kind of sitting there, and it looked like they didn't want to be there. It was blasé, bro. And it rang of insincerity, and nobody at all whatsoever was falling for it. So now they've been getting picked apart, and people been going back in their past history and finding out that, like, you know, when Ashton first kissed Mila, she was 14 years old and he was 19. And he had a bet with Danny that he would stick his tongue down her throat, even though it wasn't in the script for the show. And, like, all this bad stuff keeps coming out. So it's getting wild. It's really getting wild. And if enough stuff comes out, it might even be a full-length video. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know about the wood chipper yet. We're seeing what happens with this one. I'm monitoring it closely. Freelancer NS, what's up, dog? I'm a swamper on a bed truck, and I move drilling rigs on the Cold Lake bombing range. You should look up what a bed truck looks like. They're awesome. The hood is 10 feet high. That sounds gangster, bro. Like, that sounds cooler than Ice Road Trucking, dog. Like, I all the way want to check that out now, dude. I have a feeling you are a gnarly dude, and I appreciate that. Hell yeah, man. Junior Vasquez. I said that right. I know I said that right. Don't tell me I said that wrong. Junior Vasquez got arrested on 5/20/94. Ironically enough, that's my sober day. Hey! Did 5 years for possession. Decided I like women and freedom better than lockup. Homie, I feel you 100%. So, let's see. 7/24/7/25/19. That's my sober date. That was my arrest date on my last, like, fresh case. Like, I got arrested multiple times after that, but I turned myself in because they kept dropping charges on me over and over and over again, because I was under investigation for over a year, and they just kept stacking charges but not arresting me on them. So that was like the last time I smoked my last miff that day. 100% I agree with you, man. I like the life out here so much better. I like spending time with my beautiful wife, Jax. Hi, Jax.
Hi.
She says hi. I like being able to work. I like being able to pick whatever food I want to eat. I don't want to ask cops for toilet paper. I don't want to have to hang out with people that are focused on how they get away with the next one. I'd rather spend my time focusing on how I can help other people avoid that life altogether. You know what I'm saying? So, Emily Danielson. Hey, what's up, sister? How are you? Glad I finally started catching these lives. Love the energy, love this community, much love and good vibes to everyone from California. Emily, what's up? Thank you so much. That makes my heart so happy. What part of California? I grew up in Santa Rosa. Santa Rosa, California was my old hood, and I absolutely loved California. I used to go back every year, and I haven't been able to do that in a while. I kind of miss it. I haven't seen Cali in a hot minute. But I absolutely do miss it. Glad you're here, sister. Thank you so much. D-Sal, what's up, dog? JD, give us an update sometime on C Border Agent Babs Killer Burgos, if you can. Love your energy. Okay, C Border Agent Babs Killer Burgos. Jax, remember that. I screenshotted it. She won't have to remember. I really appreciate you, D-Sal. Big love and respect, man. Go Hawks! Go Hawks! We don't have an NFL team here. So, like, I grew up down in California, down towards the Bay Area, going to 49ers shows, and then I've gone to some Seahawks shows, you know what I'm saying? Oregon, all we got is our college. We got our Ducks. And I'm not the biggest football fan, but if I'm gonna root for anybody, it's either got to be the Niners or it's got to be the Hawks, bro, baby, because I keep it Northwest, bro. I keep it West Coast. HR Paper Stacks, what's up, homeboy? Hell yeah. Not sure if you hit on this yet, but Jay is out. Salute to you both. Yo, I have not hit on that yet. And the reason that I haven't hit on it yet, thank you, but first off, HR Paper Stacks, thank you so much. I appreciate the support. You don't know how much that means to me, homeboy. I love you. I really appreciate it. I haven't hit on it yet because I haven't been able to be in contact with them. And, like, I really want to know, like, if there's any way that I can help him, what the plan is. I know that he's busy. He got out. He's got a lot going on. So I'm trying to not really speak on it too much until I hear from him and I hear exactly how I can be of service. You know what I'm saying? Like, what I can do, because that is my dog. That is my homeboy, bro. I fucking love Jay. He is good people, and whatever I can do to try to help him with, you know, everything that he's going through, I'm just waiting, bro. I'm waiting. I'm in queue. I'm in queue for whatever I can do to help Jay out, because that's my dog, man. So, let's see. Oregonian all the way. Alexis, hell yeah, you already know, sister. Everything about that sounded sketchy. Which part? Which part? What are we talking about? What sounds sketchy? I know a lot of the stuff that falls out of my mouth is absolutely sketchy, but I'm not sure what you're referencing because so much of it is. You gotta be more specific. Let's see. How is the Alaskan Avenger doing? So, I talk to him every Saturday. He was doing good when I talked to him last Saturday. He was doing absolutely killer, man. He's in good spirits and everything, but I won't talk to him again until day after tomorrow. He will give me a call in the early afternoon. He calls me every Saturday without fail. We chop it up for an hour, hour and a half. That's my dog, bro. The Alaskan Avenger is a good human, bro. Jason's killer. The Zohan! What's up, dog? Thank you so much. When is Big Country going to be live? I'm not giving this tractor back. Just want to tell him personally. Dog, are you trying to wrestle with Big Country? Mm-hmm. Man, he's going to get that tractor, boy. I'll tell you what. I really appreciate you, dog. If you guys want me to do another live with Big Country, you know, or a Honaki live, or a Catfish live, or an Officer Stevens live, I like doing that. It's fun. I like trying to stay in character, even though my wife looks at me like I'm insane and I have multiple personalities. I'm kind of insane and I have multiple personalities. She's not wrong.
It's just Honaki makes me cringe.
It's Honaki that she really hates. Honaki makes her cringe all the way from the inside out. Hey, Jake Williams, what's up, dog? How you doing? What's good, bro? It's been a minute. I haven't been able to catch a live in a while. All is well, though. I am 194 days sober today and still doing the necessary work. Glad you're still doing good, homeboy. We're going to stop and we are going to salute you, homie. 194 days is 194 miracles, bro. We proud of you, dog. Hell yeah. Shane S., I see you. What's up, man? Doesn't she look at you like you're insane every day, Abigail? If she doesn't because she's a saint. She's a saint, and I love her so much. She really should look at me like I'm insane every day, because it's not like I have days where I'm sane. You know what I'm saying? So, but she's a very beautiful and loving woman who treats me like I'm normal. Huh, babe?
I'm not what I mean.
Hell yeah. Shane S., what's up, man? Snowflame. I'm waiting for the Chomo units to go free range. Oh yeah, dog. Oh yeah. I think we should have hunting season, honestly. We were designing, I don't know if we're going to actually do it or not, but we were designing like a shirt that has like, you know how you could get a hunting license? We were designing a Chomo hunting license where it says it's always open season. And that was one thing we were kicking around for Convict Clothing was a Chomo hunting license shirt. I thought it would be great, but like we already have several Chomo shirts. I kind of want to move into something else. I'm kind of really stoked about doing a big country shirt and another, you know, Convict Clothing shirt. I want to have some shirts that don't have like, I don't want to make shirts that have like huge logos on the front as much. I want to have some stuff on the back and a smaller logo on the front. I feel like we've already got like a bunch that have big logos on the front. So we're working on some stuff, conceptualizing some stuff. But if anybody wants to go to convictclothing.net, a lot of our stuff is 25% off right now. And once those are gone, we won't be restocking them. So they're going to be limited run. If you got them while we had them, then you got them. If you don't, then it's over. So that's kind of what we're doing right now because we're moving to some other stuff. So if there's any of the Convict Clothing stuff you wanted, go check it out now at convictclothing.net because once it's gone, baby. Original owner 777, thank you so much. I appreciate you. Big love. Should have fly fishing contests in the Florida swamps for chomos. Believe that right. I'm with it. Hell yeah. Let's see. I love Princess Twilight Sparkle. JD, have you heard about the case, about the California case in Utah, about the parent named Ruby Frank? Oh, yeah. Yeah, I've heard a lot about the Ruby Frank case. Like, I want to take the time and do a full length about it because I don't feel like I could wrap up all of the details in a short. So I really wanted to do a full length about it, but I've just been so busy. Like, honestly, I've got multiple full lengths that are in my editor right now, and I need to finish editing. One, I actually went into a county jail and spent time in a county jail. They gave me unfettered access. They let me walk around with my camera and a camera guy and Jax and my white monsters and my vape walking around. I'm walking around a county jail vaping with a camera, taking footage of everything. So I'm going to take you guys on a tour of what a real county jail is like with real inmates in it. And then I interviewed like at least 15 or 20 inmates. I interviewed the sheriff. I interviewed some of the staff, some of the people that work in there in a treatment program. And I need to get that finished up and I need to get it released. I've just been so busy. There's been so much going on. We're still in the middle of building a house right now. Me and Jax, and Jax had COVID and we had Arkansas. We got back. By the time Jax was better, it was time to leave for Jelly Roll, which that to me, I'd wanted to see Jelly Roll for over a decade, so I was really stoked. Call me Vegeto's in the house. What's up, family? How you doing, big dog? Good to see you, man. Hell yeah. Is that the same jail as Jessica was housed? No, Jessica was not. This was the Lone Oak County Jail. Jessica was in a different jail. When am I coming to Texas? It's funny that you should mention that, Church LD, because so when I was in Arkansas, I met a dude from Texas Border Patrol, and he actually coined me. Like federal agents and state agents, a lot of them that are at high levels, they have these coins that they can give to people. It's a huge sign of respect. He coined me and gave me his card and told me that we would talk about me coming there and documenting what's going on at the borders, because it's really wild what's happening down there at the borders right now. He was giving a speech about what's going on because, a lot of what's coming across the border is a lot of what's killing people. And we both spoke at this overdose event, and he was just such a cool guy, man. And so I'm trying to figure out when I can go to Texas to do like a YouTube documentary about what's going on with all of this stuff that's piling over the border right now. So it would be really cool. It would be really cool. I really want to come to Texas. I haven't gotten to really check Texas out. Just airports, dog. Like, and that airport in Dallas is wild, for sure, but I want to be able to get on the ground. Connor, thank you so much. What's up, homie? How you doing? Hey, JD, I love your content. I got a dad who is a recovering alcoholic and was wondering if I could ask for some advice. If not, it's cool. Of course you can ask advice. Connor, what's up? What do we need to talk about? Ask away, dog. I'm right here. Harley, you saw Jelly with Shinedown last October, and I'm assuming that they did Simple Man together, because when I saw Jelly the other night, he said that every night that he played with Shinedown, they had him come out and do Simple Man with them, and he did Simple Man last night, which was really cool. Did you see Reese in jail? Nah, dude, that boy gets out quicker than shit, bro. He's a greasy one, bro. He gets out fast. I've been talking to Jess all day. She's got some wild news. Like, Reese pulled some old slimy stuff, and you guys will be seeing it. Reese pulled some really slimy stuff with Jess last night at like 2 in the morning. 2 in the morning while her kids are there. Like, their kids. Like, he's pulling slime ball, chaotic, abusive stuff while the kids are there. I watched the videos. Jess sends me the videos. I know what's going on behind the scenes with that whole thing. There's all these people talking wild about Jess. I watched the actual receipts, the actual ring camera footage. She gets the, when the cops come to her door, she gets the body cam footage. I see all of this stuff before anybody else does, man. And like, I'm telling you, like, that dude is a scumbag abuser. 1000%. And the people who keep trashing her and bashing her, bro, they are just backing up an abuser. Like, it's crazy as hell. So, Freelancer NS, my bed truck killed someone in 2018. I'm really struggling passing the memorial sign for Old Mo at Synovus when I go to work every morning. Bro, that's crazy. That's crazy. I'm so sorry to hear about that, bro. Like, it's wild how people pass, and it's wild how sometimes it doesn't seem like it's their time, man. There's been people that have been seriously hurt or not here with us anymore because of my actions, and it's not something that I can get into and talk about, but it stays with you, bro. It stays with you 100%. But you just got to keep pushing on, man, and try to make a positive impact on the world. That's all I do every day, bro. I just wake up and I'm like, hey, God, what time is it? What are we doing today? We gonna make somebody's life better? I hope so. So we just keep trying. We keep pushing forward. Abigail, we should get some murderers. Are you scared to say murderers, sis? We should get some murderers to go chomo hunting so the chomos won't be chomoing and the murderers won't be killing people. They'll be taking out trash. Put that on a t-shirt. I'm gonna wear it. Put that on a ballot. I'm gonna vote for it. Hell yeah! That's what's up, girl. Let's see. I'm looking for, so my homie here, this is really important, you guys, because homie asked for some advice, and I asked him to knock it out and tell me what it is that he's dealing with, and I'm looking for it. I think I synced it. Where is it? Hold on here. I'm sorry this is taking me a second, but this is super important, you guys. I definitely want to be able to... There it is. It's my boy Connor. My dad minimizes the stuff that happened to me when I was young, and I worry about confronting him, about fearing it may make him relapse. He didn't beat me or anything, just some emotional abuse. Well, Connor, you know, there's a really good way to deal with that, and it's to have a professional involved, man. Have a peer support specialist, have a counselor, have a therapist there. Emotional, verbal, mental abuse is just as traumatic as physical abuse, if not more. And if you need to speak to him so that you can progress in your own healing, or if you need to speak to him so that you guys can progress in your relationship together, then I suggest honestly having a professional mediator there. Somebody who is good with de-escalation. Like I took de-escalation training so that I'd be able to work with families of people that are, suffering from substance use disorder, to try to bridge and mediate those gaps. And you should 100% find someone in your area that can sit there with the two of you while you go over the hard stuff. Just so you know it's a safe place, so he knows it's a safe place, so that there can be boundaries instilled by an objective person and nobody can get mad when somebody says, hey, we're going to cool this down a little bit. We're going to step away from this, or we're not going to throw this that way. We're not going to throw that this way. You know what I'm saying? It just really helps for productive bridges to be built across the trauma that you guys have had together. So that's my honest advice to you, 100%, Connor, is find somebody who can mediate that has de-escalation training. And it's really easy to find. Most therapists, most psychologists, most peer support specialists can do that for you. So find one in your area, homie. Hey, Mike, I'm glad that you caught the live too, homie. Big love and respect, dog. Let's see. And I see a lot of people echoing that abuse is abuse. 100% abuse is abuse. Whether you're traumatizing someone with your words, whether you're traumatizing someone with your actions, whether you're traumatizing someone with physical abuse, there's also such a thing as a financial abuse, especially in domestic relationships. You know what I'm saying? So it is abuse is abuse across the board. Let's see. I love Princess Twilight Sparkle. JD, this year I am 10 years cut free. Also, I am 10 years free from suicidal thoughts. I am proud of myself. And sister, we're proud of you too. Hell yeah, that made my night. We're stand with you. We're proud of you. Each and every one of us is proud of you, sis. Abigail said, abuse is abuse. Psychological wounds take longer to heal than physical ones. I know that's right, sis. Real Human is here. What's up, my dog? It's been a minute. Good to see you. Hell yeah. What happens to kidnappers in prison? So look, man, like here's the thing is like I get that question a lot. Kidnapping is generally, for the most part, like kidnapping is like often a federal offense. But here's the thing that you have to realize is that like most kidnapping covers a broad spectrum, and most of it doesn't involve kids. Like kidnapping often involves adults. So, like, if I go out and I snatch a grown-ass man, ain't nobody gonna care about that, bro. But if I'm out there snatching women or children, that's a bad look, dog. That's a real bad look. That's gonna end really poorly in prison. You know what I'm saying? But a lot of that is federal offense. You can get wrapped up really quick for kidnapping too by some stuff that, like, I'm not sure if it qualifies. Like taking somebody's phone, you can get hemmed up on a kidnapping charge these days because they say that it obstructs the person's ability to leave. So, like, I know people who have fought and they beat the case, but they snatched somebody's phone and wouldn't give it back to them, and they got charged with kidnapping. I know somebody who beat the case, and I've heard of other people who did not beat their cases for that. Connor, thank you, JD. I really needed to hear that, and I will look into that. You really helped me, man. Yo, I love you, bro. I love you, brother, and I'm proud of you, and I'm proud of your dad for his recovery, and I know that we do toxic stuff when we're using, man. We do toxic stuff anyway because we're damaged people. We're all damaged. Everybody does toxic, terrible shit sometimes. You know what I'm saying? Even with the best of intentions, we hurt each other sometimes. So I'm not justifying what he did in any way, shape, or form, but I'm proud of him for his recovery. I'm proud of you for your maturity and you're wanting to bridge those gaps and get past like everything that you guys have in your past so that you can move forward in the future. I'm just proud of you guys, man. I love you and I hope that your relationship flourishes. You guys get healing and you guys get healthy. That's what everything's all about, man. Look, you guys, I don't normally ask this, but like, if you guys could do me a favor and like hit that like button, like I see like a lot of people have come in and out and there's not very many likes, and I've been told that I should be more like a cheerleader, like go team, go, hit the button, smash that button. Fuck, that felt weird. I felt stupid as hell doing that. Thank you guys, I appreciate it. I got a few. Y'all are the best. I appreciate it. And Connor, I saw that your dad is 2 years clean. That is 2 years amazing, bro. By the time you're 2 years clean, you should have some good support underneath your feet, and like it might be traumatic for him to work through it. Where are the pom-poms? They're right here, bro. There's the pom-poms. That's all I got. Sorry to everybody. He provoked me. It's not my fault. But honestly, like, that's stuff that you guys should get past because it'll help him, man. It'll absolutely help him to put that in the rear view. And always remember that the rear view is smaller than the windshield for a good ass reason. Y'all got a future together now that he's 2 years clean. So just keep building and just keep looking forward. I love you. Let's see. Call Me Vegito said, get them lights up, and that's my dog. So y'all better listen to my dog, Call Me Vegito. You know what I'm saying? Hey, JD, elbows to elbows. What's up? Ooh. Y'all see that snake eating itself? Isn't that kind of bad? Hell yeah, we like that. Bro, everything you put out ends up in my favorites folder and liked between both accounts. Tongue violence, I appreciate you, man. Big love and respect. Hell yeah, thank you for that. Hell yeah, that made my day, dog. Let's see. I hit that like while you were talking about it. You don't even ask me to. Always remember, a-holes in mirrors are closer than they appear. Hey, always closer than they appear, bro. Hell yeah, 100%. Then, hey, thank you for the likes. Big love and respect, my homie. Appreciate you. Sean Blue, I see you, my friend. What are we talking about? Sean's my homie, dude. That's my dog. What's up, Sean? I'm just seeing JD in a cheerleader outfit on, bro. I would make that shit look good. Have you seen a cheerleader outfit? It's almost like they wearing kilts, bro. I wear kilts. I really live this life. I'm about that. Give me some pom-poms. Give me an A. Give me a B. Give me a like my shit or something. I don't know. That was terrible. I should really never do that again. I'm traumatizing y'all. And now I owe you guys an amends. I apologize for everything that I just did. That was terrible. JD's chair on life support. How can a chomo hold his breath underwater? Let's find out. Hey, hell yeah. I like that. Let's see. JD, any advice on first-time dad at 20 years old? Walt, what's up, dog? How you doing? Hey, you asked the right dude, because I became a dad when I was 19 years old, and I had no idea what I was doing. Up till then, I had been nothing but like, that street hustler kid. You know what I'm saying? Like, out there on the street, selling things that I shouldn't have been selling, trying to make ends meet and living like a trap life. And then I found out that I was going to have a kid, and I went out and I got a job, and I got a driver's license. I didn't get my driver's license until I was 19. I probably wouldn't have gotten my driver's license for another year or two, but I found out I was going to have a kid, and I decided I needed to pull my life together a little bit. So, really, the first thing you need to realize is that no one's ever truly prepared. There's nothing that's going to prepare you for when you have that baby in your arms. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think I drove 25 miles an hour all the way back from the hospital to the house with that kid in the back seat. The most scared I've ever driven in my life. I was like, this is the most precious thing. So tiny. Like, when they handed me my son and I cut the cord, I almost fell out, bro. Like, there's so much stuff that you're not going to be ready for, but understand that that's okay and that's natural and that you're doing a good job. Just always do your best, man. The thing that you need to realize going into parenthood is that is a whole-ass human being. That is a whole-ass human being. So you have to accept your kid for whoever your kid is, whoever your kid wants to be. Try to leave your expectations at the door. You know what I'm saying? Like, we all have hopes and dreams and expectations for our kid, but you can't let that turn into a thing where you start to make your kid feel like a disappointment or anything. The less expectations you have, here's what it is, bro. I want my kid to be happy and healthy, and I want my kid to live a good life. You know what I'm saying? Like, Graves, I am so eternally proud of Graves because despite all of my mistakes, he grew up to be a really good dude. And so, if he wanted to be an astronaut, or he wanted to be a streamer, or, you know what I'm saying? Like, if he wants to go and hitchhike across the country wearing a dress, I don't care. As long as he's happy and he's healthy and he's safe and he's content with his life, that makes me happy, dog. So that's my advice on it, homie. There's tons of advice. I could sit down face to face with you and talk for days about parenting, because I made a lot of mistakes, bro. I made a lot of mistakes and I have a lot of regrets because there's a lot of time that I wasn't there. And I wish that I had been present. I wish that, even when I was there, I wish that I was present and I wasn't like drinking or I wasn't like blowing tree or whatever, because my kid deserved better than that. There's a lot of mistakes that I made, but bro, I believe in you. Just do the best you can. That's all we ever do. The people who look the most put together are the most cuckoo anyway, dog. You know what I'm saying? We're all just doing our best. So, I love you and I'm proud of you. And I'm proud of your kid. Your kid's going to be a G, dog. In the best way. Be in your kid's life every day. Woot woot! Hell yeah! Gwen nailed that. That was my phone telling me that it is about to die. So, we're probably going to have to take off pretty soon here. And Sean Blue's leaving. And what type of live is it without Sean Blue? Ted Cruz with the top down, my dog. I disagree. In life, your success depends heavily on how people perceive you. Teach your kids how to conduct themselves better than everyone else and they'll do fine. I like that approach as well. Was I a gunner in prison? I was absolutely not a gunner in prison. Like, look, I'm going to be really, Jack's earmuffs. I'm going to be really honest with you guys, man. Like, I jacked off like 3 times in prison. Like, I was in there for 39 months. Nothing seemed appealing. Like, I literally was just trying to clear the gunk out so that I wasn't, like, shooting dust when I got out, dog. Like, being surrounded by a bunch of dudes, everything smells like... Harley, a gunner is somebody who waits till a female walks in the unit and they start taking a number 3, looking at her. Like, trying to make eye contact with her, taking an aggressive number 3. It's disgusting. Look, though, like, everywhere you go in prison, it smells like ass. It smells like shit. It smells like piss. Like, prison is a really gnarly place, bro. It smells like BO. Like, you hear other dudes all the time. You smell other dudes all the time. You see other dudes all the time. Like, there's blood on the walls. Dudes are nasty, bro. Dudes will wipe boogers on the wall in their own cells. Like, I come into a cell, the first thing I do is I gotta get some Virostat cleaner. I gotta spray everything down and wipe it all down. Because you never know what's on that wall that you can't even see. It's filthy. It's not a place that I felt romantic about myself. I felt down on myself anyway for being there. But feeling romantic about myself, nah. What's the biggest items you found in a prison wallet? Well, I never dug around in people's prison wallets, to be honest with you. I have given a lot of UAs. Working at a sober living and treatment centers, but I was never a CO. I was always a convict. So the biggest thing I ever got in my prison wallet was 2 ounces of rolling tobacco and 2 cans of chewing tobacco. Nice in a tight little package that was bigger than a turd, and stuffed up there with 30 mayonnaise. It was a bad deal. I don't dig around in people's prison wallets. Ted Cruz with the top down gonna handle that for us, bro. He gonna get up in there and see what he can find. We call it fishing. Yep. Hey, call me Vegito, remembers the green mayonnaise. So, you guys, I love you. I appreciate y'all riding out with me, man. My phone is gonna die here soon. It's hotter than the devil in here, bro. I can't have my AC or my fan running while I'm talking to y'all because it'll just be like... And I've subjected Jax to this temperature for long enough. I'm gonna see you guys soon. If I don't see you before Sunday Night Live, 5 a.m. or 5 p.m. West Coast, 8 p.m. East Coast. I love y'all. Oh, Mrs. Nolan Void, I love you. I really appreciate you. It's good to see you. We're just leaving though, so this is my exit. Till the next time, you guys. Be good or be good at it. One love, y'all.